Hi, Stampers. Mary Fredericks here, and I have some ideas to show you with the new designer papers that are going to be available January 4th. I was so excited, I couldn't wait to try a few things. So let me show you what I've been doing. By the way, if you haven't got the celebration brochure or the, let's see, January to June mini catalog, you want to have that because you'll be able to order from it by January 4th. But if you don't have it, I'd be very happy to send you a free copy. Just let me know. So you see here the two catalogs, and I'm going to show you a couple of things. There's so much in here, but I love this hydrangea set. And you get the stamps and the papers that go with it, and also the dies. So you can either get that, of course, in the bundle or separately. And here's the cute little card that I tried with that one. I got a little carried away on the inside, but it's just one of those Z folds. We've done classes on that before. So fun. Another one that I had fun making was the ice cream corner suite, and the papers here you see that so many different options for that. But the fun about this one is it also has a punch that you can purchase to go with it, and so many things. Happy birthday, thank you. It's just got everything on there, and it's going to be a great hit for summer or now, if those of you who can't wait to get back out to the ice cream stores. So I don't have the punch yet, so I just cut out one of the paper ice creams. So, and here we are with Snail Mail. This one has so many cute things in it. I just went overboard with using a number of the different papers. And this is kind of a fun, just layered opening card. This little gnome was in the Christmas catalog, Gnome for Christmas. And he kind of fits with the mushroom, I thought. And then this little snail, I could not resist pitting him on here too. So you're going to want to get this one for sure. Lots that goes with it, you can see here. So let's move over and see what we can find here on the in the celebration catalog. These are things that you get free for either a $50 or a $100 order. This one, it's a card I did using flowers and field. I don't know if you can see all the different options you get there. So pretty. And for just $50, you get this free. So it's a really good deal. But here's one I tried. Isn't that pretty? See, that opens. It's kind of a flip open card. Opens like this. So very fun. Another one that I really like is this Berry Blessings. And this one is extra special. I'll show you why in a minute. Because you get the stamp set and the papers with a $100 order, and that's free. And this stamp set has 13 stamps that, here, I'll show it to you, that I think you can see that you're going to use in so many different ways. Wishing you the very best, bountiful blessings, you always have a way of making my day. And those are going to be, and they just go with the papers. And I'll show you a couple of things that I did with that. I wanted to do, now this isn't obviously with the berry set, but it's a Christmas card I got several years ago. And it gave me the idea for a little new kind of a flip fold card. So that's what we're going to do today. This is the first one that I made as a sample, and that's the strawberry set. If you can look real close, the strawberries also serve as blueberries. No, as raspberries. So I just took my marker pen and put some dots in there, make it look a little more like strawberries. Anyway, I thought those colors turned out pretty sweet. So we will proceed. And these were the colors that I used with the strawberry card. I love that. I know you can't see it, but in the catalogs, Stampin' Up! Lists all the colors that go with the papers. So it makes it really easy when you're planning a project. Whoops, sorry about that. So I'm going to do one using blueberries. And I'm going to use these 3 colors: Pacific Point, Garden Green, and Night of Navy. But there's so many options for colors. But that's just what I decided. So I'm gonna move to the next thing and see what kind of card we can put together using those colors and the blueberry stamps. For this card, you're going to need a card base, which is just your simple 5.5 by 4 1/4 navy cardstock. And the front of the card is this beautiful Pacific Point paper. It's so nice and bright. So give it that. And we might as well just stick it together. I went ahead and put some sticky on it already. So that's going to go there, and we'll put that aside for just a minute. And then I like to, because many of you get the 6x6 paper samples, which, by the way, I have one offered that's just straightforward the papers. So you get a sample of all the new papers. And if you get my newsletter, you'll see the information on that. I believe you get, close to 90 samples for $30. So, okay. So because of that, I like to do my dimensions so that they cut quite easily on the 6x6 pieces, so you don't waste any paper. So this is I designed this to have 2 pieces that are 4x3 and 4x3. So you see, this is where my little triangle pieces are going to come out that way. And then you have this extra 2x6 piece at the bottom, and I'm just going to cut it at 2x4, and you'll see how that fits in later. And then I still have a little a little square left over that I can use for something else. So that's how it's cut. And I believe the next thing we want to do is to show you how to do these little folds. And what I like to do is measure at 2, because remember, this is 4 inches this way. So right down the middle at 2 inches, do a little line. That's not going to show anyway. And that way I can just line it up on that line. Press it down really good. And then this is going to go right here. And I have to do another one. Already done, just to save some time. And okay, you should not, you shouldn't glue down your pieces just yet. This was on so light. I'm going to lift it up and show you. So you see the back side is where these pieces go down, and we're going to need a little extra glue there. A little extra adhesive, I guess is the right term. And the same here. Okay, now we can put that onto our base. And you could layer that with another layer of color like I did on the strawberry card. That would work too. And then remember, we had this extra piece that I cut at 2x4. Sounds like a piece of lumber, doesn't it? My husband likes to do carpentry. He talks about 2x4 pieces of plywood. Okay, so that goes right in the middle. And then these stitched shapes, I love them. It's just about the only shapes I used is with the stitching, because I think it looks so pretty. But you could use a circle punch or any of your other circle dies. So what we do here for the center is going to be, already stamped it in Bountiful Blessings. Let's go right in the middle. Now this piece, once we get it stamped, is going to go right over the top. So what we're going to do is get our green, which is garden green is what I'm using here. Just put that in here like that. Don't you love how this, see how it has a shading right in it? And that's not my doing, that's just the way the stamp is made. So I'm going to use this gorgeous Pacific Point. See if I can line that up just right. Right there. Not bad. Now, two little tricks here. I could use the stamp that is fills in the centers, but just to be quick and because I actually like it better, I'm going to use my blender pen to bring out that color. See how pretty that is? And let's do it. Colored on all of it. Now another thing I could do is I could use the Wink of Stella to give it a little shimmer. Put a little bit of that on our leaves. So these are two things that I use all the time. You should just have them ready at all times. And that is your blender pen and your Wink of Stella. Okay, now, because I think maybe I want a little more change of color, I'm going to reach over and just see what I've done here. Just pick up some color here. And you can, it's almost too much, isn't it? I'll wipe a little bit off and then I'll spread a little more color around the edges. A little more shadow with the Night of Navy. But you can play with however you like it to be done. So there we are. And that's simply going to go on the back here. And then for this one, I would use just a little piece of tear tape because it's a little stronger. And this is going to be used quite a bit, lifting it up and down. And you want to, oops, let's see, I'll use this one. You want to get it right so that it goes over, it covers up the bottom circle. I guess I could have done it either way. Berries go up and down, or I don't know. You'll have to decide which one you like the best. So there you are, and you can put your greeting right there. I hope you enjoyed this.